Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tabletop Simulator. This is Dr. Obsidia. We are playing Kingdom Death Monster mod, and we are going up against the Screaming Antelope this time around. Again, just before our encounter with the Slender Man that's coming up. And I'm here with my compadre, Guest Tickets, aka Jim. Say hi, Jim.
It is the second year of antelope season. We've got our blinds set up and our salt licks set out, and we're ready to kill.
Good job. All right. One of the things we did last time was gather pottery, and one of the things to mention about this is, here it says, if the settlement has pottery, when they defeat a level 2 Screaming Antelope, we get the Barber Surgeon settlement location. So that's one thing we need to have as a prerequisite for beating the level 2 Antelope to get the Barber Surgeon settlement location. That's something to think about as we gain levels here and as we become more and more powerful. The level 2 Antelope is diabolical, which means bad things, I'm sure. All right. Coming on this hunt is Jafar, our savior. And our savior has no experience or anything, but we did get the extra sense fighting art, so we can dodge an additional time per round, which is our sculpture. Has a full set of lion gear, the king spear, which means that we're going to drop all of our survival down to 0 as we depart because of the heat situation. If you recall from last time, we have the heat wave. Our departing, if we have heavy gear in our gear grid, it drops us survival down to 0, but that's okay. We've got a stone nose, so at least when we arrive, we're going to get 1. I'm also bringing the stranger, who is working on his bow specialization mastery. He now has specialization, and he rerolls any misses once. He has berserker, so if he runs out of, he probably won't, but if he runs out of his survival or runs low, he can pop his berserker there. And Jim, introduce your peeps.
And a surprise to no one anywhere, Katya is coming along in the blue. We are steamrolling towards mastery of Fist and Tooth. And we're actually closer to the end than the beginning this time. And then Fell is coming along because I'm trying to get specialist in swords with him, and that's going to happen this time out as well.
Unless you break your sword.
Unless I break my sword.
We're being positive today. All right. Everybody's got their evasion tokens, and we are now departing survivors. But Jafar, even after all his bonuses, will drop to 0 because of the heat wave, and he's carrying the heavy king spear. The stranger will get as you see, we're departing at 2 survival and up to 6. So he gets up to 5 now. He has nothing else to give him any buffs. And Bell is going to get 2, plus his gloves will give him 1 more, so he'll have 6. And Katya will get 2, but that's it, right?
Until arrival.
Yeah. So she's going to be at 3 now because she only had 1. All right. Now we are departing, so I'm passing the token, and we are on the hunt board. And I'm up first, yay! With Jafar. Hopefully Jafar survives his first hunt out. Yes. Devoured grounds. The stone-faced ground is littered with the leavings of ravenous passing beasts. Half-eaten acanthus plants are strewn everywhere. If any survivor has 3+ understanding, we may skip the next hunt space.
So we're walking through a bunch of half-eaten leaves and animal poop?
Yes, and Katya does have 3+ understanding.
So then do we want to punt these? It's an antelope event.
Will we skip? No, it's not. The next one's random. So if any survivor has 3+ understanding, we do. The survivors may skip the next hunt event. Otherwise, we roll the random. We do have it. We can follow the half-eaten acanthus to the antelope. So we're going to skip it and jump to the next antelope. Let's skip the random.
I agree.
Okay, we're going to skip the random one. We don't have to roll the random hunt event because it says otherwise. So if we have 3+ understanding, we may skip. If we don't, is that your understanding of it?
Yeah, that's my understanding of it.
If we decide not to skip it, then we have to roll a random hunt event this time as well. So we have to roll random and then a random again. but we skipped the next hunt space, so we skipped 2 random events, actually. Is that your understanding?
I don't see the second one.
The second one's right here.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
We
Then
skipped
yes.
it. Yeah. All right, we're moving on. Jafar, along with Katya, has done great things. All right, Fel is revealing
Survey says,
bad things.
Stampede, a thunderous boom approaches. The survivors may hide. If they do, move the quarry back 1 space. Otherwise, they gain 1 courage, and then I roll a d10.
All survivors, the event revealer rolls a d10.
Yep.
All survivors get 2 event damage to each hit location.
Yeah, number 1 would really suck.
2 to 7, all survivors suffer 2 brain damage and wipe what they saw from memory because we're so terrified. 8 to 10, we start the showdown immediately against the antelope, which is going to happen next turn anyway. So if we hide, we're going to have to do a random event, or we can brave this and likely take 2 brain damage, which is fine, except for Jafar has 0, so he'll be rolling on the table. But we all get a courage. But he does get the brain trauma +2 on the table, remember? But we may kill our... we may severely maim our savior.
I say that we roll, but if you want to skip it, I'm fine with that. Because you're the one who's going to have to deal with the rolling on the table.
2 hunt damage to each location is gonna. If we did, Stranger would be in crisis. Katya would be in crisis. And Fel would be in crisis because the head would be exposed on all, or the body would be exposed as well as the body on Stranger.
I just start smacking it around with founding stones. That's a 10% chance.
I don't want to use founding stones on a level 1 antelope.
We
save that for the very end.
It's a 10% chance. But I memean, if you don't think the juice is worth the squeeze, then
it's a 10% chance that Katya could die. It's a 10% chance of putting Katya right in the danger zone, and I don't want to risk that. I would rather skip it.
Then we push the bad guy back.
Yeah, let's push him back. You're the revealer. If you really want to do it, I'm against it, but I'm not strongly against it. So if you're strongly in favor of doing it, then let's do it. Otherwise,
strongly in favor of it.
All right, pass the token, and we're gonna move.
After all, Katya's never going to be the straggler, so I don't mind doing the randoms. Random it is. Surprise, surprise.
Yep.
All right, here we go. That is a 38. We like the 30s.
38. Oh, the Gregalope. A massive Gregalope stands astride the horizon, its ancient body bloated and with tumors and scars. Its milky eyes catch sight of the survivors, and it bounds away. Driven by sudden desire, the survivors give chase. The event revealer rolls a d10 and adds their movement to the roll. That's pretty sad. Go ahead.
Limping ain't easy.
+4, right?
Yeah. That's an 11.
It's too fast. It's gone before you know it. If any survivor has the strategist, we don't. They may corner. If they do, no, we don't. So basically it just ran off. I don't think there's anything on the next page. Oh, there is. But it's like if you roll even higher. So we chased it. Well, actually, you chased it.
Katya
took off running after it. But we had to stay with her, and she's gimping along. Katya, what are you doing? Broken leg, 1 arm.
What's Katya doing? Not giving everybody 2 damage to all their armor spots.
And that's appreciated.
So pass to the stranger.
And we reveal. So that was good, actually. That was perfect. Get the dice out of here. All right. Showdown. Screaming Antelope. All right. We've got our old buddy, the Dung Ball, again. We've got stone pillars, which we definitely don't want to have laying around us. So those are destructible. They cause 1 damage if we collide with it. Kind of good to hide behind, but we don't really want to hide behind it. We'll do it like this. Remember, Katja's doomed because she needs to get rid of that bug.
Yep.
Don't send her after it. She ain't got no arms. She don't need to be doing stuff with those armless arms.
He has 1 arm.
Yeah, but I mean, she has no armor, so if she gets bit in the bug patch and she gets some acanthus bites... Oh, the bug patch is okay, but she's not going to get up there very fast. Let somebody else run. Let Fell... Well, Fell, he's got arms. He can run and grab.
Get there.
Anyway, the most it does is brain damage anyway. So...
Because brain damage is a small thing.
Yeah. Okay. Jafar is here. Now, Jafar... let's see the population here. I'm going to close the battle UI. When he gets to age 2, he gets the Beast of Cartosis, but he doesn't have that right now. So he's just got an extra strength. And now he's got another one, because we got to put that up. We are now arriving, so he will gain 1 insanity, which is good, and 1 survival. Everybody with the nose gets 1 insanity, 1 survival.
Done and done.
No other arrivals for any of my guys. Okay. All right. We're up. Am I the controller? All right.
Yeah, you're the controller.
First card. Rundown. Full move in the direction monster is facing and turn to face the closest survivor. Wink. He was already facing us. Pick target. Closest knockdown survivor. No. Closest survivor in range. 12. No. Wait. Closest survivor in range. That's all of us here. Actually, I didn't want the stranger to be right there. I wanted him to be up a little bit like before. This is how I wanted it. Okay. Closest survivor in range. I will pick Jafar. Because he is the closest in range. Anyway, I would have picked him anyway. Move twice. And attack. So he's going to... If the target is knocked down, this attack gains 3+ speed. Move twice. And attack. Doesn't say full move. He's just trying to chase me.
Well, you're at the edge of the board, so...
Yeah, he I mean, it's not like he's going to run me over, right? I mean, it doesn't say full move and run him over or trample. It just says if the target is not down. Oh, because it's the target would be knockdown survivor. So it's just a 1-2-1 is all it does. 1-3-1 because of the evasion. So 1 hit to the body. I'm going to take it.
Body blow.
Yeah, this is just a basic... No matter where you are, he's going to come running all the way across the board trying to get you. And he goes after the people who are knocked down that he may have trampled before. Or he runs somebody over. Anyway, okay, we're up. I would say Katja is always the go-to person here.
Oh, I forgot to get tokens.
What tokens? Oh.
Experience tokens.
Yeah. Whoops. He doesn't need one.
Okay.
Jafar can double dodge, but can't double dodge because only 1 survival.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
All right. 2 with a 6 to 2 with a 7 to hit.
Was it 7 to hit, 3 to wound?
7 to hit, 3 to wound. That's a hit.
The tail. You strike the magnificent bushy tail. Critical hit would give us a resource. What is that?
4.
4 is a wound.
4 is a wound. First blood. Nope, second blood. And we'll got first blood. All right, Katya. Good job.
Okay. So Jafar probably... Well, actually, the stranger is going to shoot. If that's all right with you.
Not by me.
Stranger's going to pop off his claw-headed arrow here. 6 to hit. Missed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh well. Jafar will go behind, I guess, and swing. So that... I don't need fist and tooth up here. That is a 5 to hit, 3 to wound. Snake eyes. Miss.
Oh!
Fell is up.
Fell's gonna dash. And then... And dig out the bug.
Dig out the bug.
That is a 6.
6 means 1 random vermin resource.
Hey! It didn't go terrible this time.
Nightmare tick. Gain permanent evasion.
That's a hard one to say no to, but I'm not a tank.
Yeah, we'll save it for the somebody who we're trying to make a tank.
Yeah. Good times on that one.
Okay.
All right. That's the round, isn't it?
Yep. Jafar's up. Showdown. He's going to run after the Acanthus and perform a basic... Let's see. If there are no Acanthus... Okay, so full move to the closest Acanthus. If it ends this move on or adjacent to Acanthus, it consumes it and heals 1 to 5. So it's going to turn right around and run us both over. But now you can spend your survival. But I think I'm going to have to take that and get knocked down. Legs. We only have 1, so he's going to heal that. And that goes at the bottom of the deck.
We gotta make that thing go away pretty fast, or get all this Acanthus out of the way.
And then place Showdown on the top of the monster deck instead of discarding it, so it's going right back to the top. I'll leave it face up because that's what we've got. All right, he is done. Jafar is down right now. So let's let Katya try to hit.
Okay.
The stranger's out of range right now.
That's a 1 and a 5.
A 5, that's all misses.
That's a miss and a miss. Fel is going to encourage Jafar.
Okay.
Because we got to get that thing off the board fast.
Yep. Well, not fast. Just get it off the board. Because it's already healed up completely. All right. You mind if Jafar attacks?
Nope, that's precisely what I was hoping for.
Miss.
Perfect.
Stranger will dash then. And fire the bow. Which is a 7 to hit and 4 to wound. Miss.
Poof.
Fell's up. Maybe you should grab Acanthus.
Yep. Worked the first time. Let's see what happens the next time. That's a 9er.
9 is fresh Acanthus, finally.
Hey, look at that.
Finally. Archive this to fully heal 1 hit location, including injuries and armor points too. If you want to just burn it. Next turn, he's going to do the same thing. He's going to run... Oh, I gotta pass the token, sorry. He's going to run up one and eat one of those. So you can go ahead and do that. Which one do you want him to eat, top or bottom?
Top.
Okay. There you go. We're up again. Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh. Can't keep rolling like this, can we? That's a 6 and a 7.
One hit. 3 to wound. Oh, it's a reflex. He's gonna kick you or something. 3 to wound, 8 to crit, but there is no crit, so you just have to wound it, and you missed.
And a miss.
And it's a basic attack against you, so 2-2-1, which is a 2-3-1 because of your evasion.
2, 3, 1. Am I doomed?
No, I don't think it doomed you. This is well, you attacked and missed, so you can't react if you attack.
Hit, miss.
Hit to the legs.
And that's 1 damage to the legs. Yeah, takes a light wound to the legs. Okay, that was her turn. Not awesome.
I'll let Jafar go to the rear here. 1 hit. The giant tongue. -2 to wound, so it's a 2 to wound now. That's a good thing it's a 2 to wound.
Criminy.
Blood and spittle erupt from the screaming antelope's wounded undermaw. If this wound result is even, and it is, suffer a brain damage.
That's a small thing.
Not for Jafar. He has 0 brain now.
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting that.
Stranger's gonna shoot then. By the way, Stranger rerolls misses. I forgot about that.
That's right. Moving up in the world.
He got 2 misses. I think he can really roll 1 miss. Reroll any. Let's see. When talking about, you may reroll any misses once, so that's both of them. Limit once per attack. Oh, so only 1 die because you only use it once. Not every miss, just 1. Is that how you read that? When attacking with a bow, you may reroll any misses once per attack. Or is that both misses? Or do you want me to look it up?
My understanding of this is that if you throw 5 dice and you miss 5 times, you can re-roll all 5 dice, but if you miss a second time, you can't do it again.
You may reroll any misses once per attack. Yeah. Okay, that's what I agree. I agree with that. Okay, rolling both of them again. And that turned into 2 hits. Inner thigh and giant mouth. If you're attacking with a melee weapon, I am not, so that is a good thing. And the other one is, if I hit, it gains a -1 movement token. And I wound on a 4, so let's go after the mouth first. That's an 8. That is a wound. So it just ate my arrow. Okay, and then the inner thigh. There is another wound. And this one gives it the screaming antelope gains a -1 movement token because I disabled the monster's powerful running muscles. So he can't run from us as well anymore.
Nice.
Okay. Stranger is done. Now Feld's up again. Feld's going for the acanthus.
And that's an 8.
An 8 is another fresh acanthus.
Yep, if you don't mess with a hot streak.
Nope.
That's the 3rd search, and that's the 3rd thing that we pulled. So I'm not gonna give that up until I give it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's the end of the round,
yep.
right?
Pass the token.
Katya is now the controller, and we have ourselves
Random
Papa Snark.
survivor in range. That's everybody except Fell.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and reroll 10.
This is bad if it's Jafar. A little bit bad. A little bit bad.
Reroll 10. 9, Jafar.
Okay, so roll again on a 4+. I suffer 1 brain damage and knocked down.
It's a 3.
So he missed, but he did turn and face me, so that's good. He just missed. I mean, if I took it, it's not that bad. I still have 1 natural brain point that hasn't been hit yet. Okay. Katja.
Competence goes both ways.
Why don't we let Jafar go first, because he can't dash really very well anymore.
Ruby.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's gonna get back there and swing.
He's out of whatever. He might want to drink some frenzy drink.
Not out yet, but almost. He did hit with 1. Failure. If attacked with a melee weapon, it is kicked out of reach. Spend an action to retrieve it. If fighting with fist and tooth, suffer the dislocated shoulder, severe arm injury. Which is probably good.
Fist and tooth is dangerous on this monster.
Yeah, not a good thing here. And I lanterned it.
Lantern!
Destroyed his hoof. It will affect some AI cards, and we get a Screaming Antelope resource. And I'm going to put a token here so that we know to look at that if there's some hoof thing. Okay. Jafar will take a pelt. Great. We need pelts. We need a lot of hide. And there we just pulled one.
Good today.
Yeah, I just peeled some hide off that restless hoof there.
Yeah, because a hoof would naturally have hide.
Well, if you look at the picture, it looks like it's hanging off him anyway, so I just like ripped it off with the spear point. And then, exposed it. Or I just actually completely destroyed the hoof. It's gone, It's gone. And I just kind of pulled it apart. Because it's got the hide that's just kind of hanging off. I'm like, hey guys, look what I found. Dang, Jafar, you're strong. How'd you get so strong? Well, I am the savior after all. All right. Jafar did God's work there. Do you want the stranger to shoot or do you want Katja to go?
Stranger can shoot.
Stranger will shoot his bow. That is 1 hit and 1 miss. I'll reroll the miss. That is just 1 hit total. Nothing special about this one. Hit. If it is a crit, it would knock it down. Okay. Katja or Fell?
1, 2, 3.
Katja's gonna get her arm chopped off in one of these fights.
Go.
Or is she gonna dislocate her shoulder or something nasty? There's
Got a
1 hit.
1 hit. I always get 1 hit.
Oh!
No, I don't. I get 0 hits. I get hit. Wow.
Okay, attacker is doomed. All survivors adjacent to the monster suffer 2 brain damage per monster level. Knockback 5 and are knocked down. Wow, that's not good for Jafar. So Jafar's going to use his only survival to dash to get away from... It's not all survivors are doomed, just the attacker's doomed.
Right.
I'm going to get away from this guy. And he's going to slide too, so I'm going to run over here, I think.
He eats 2 brain damage. Boom, boom. Knockback 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and is knocked down.
And then he slides on his belly and begins... or lands on his belly and begins to slide on the teeth that are a part of his belly. I show people the picture
Turn
here.
it directly away from the
Those teeth
attacker
right
first.
These teeth right here. You see that? Directly away from... Yeah, he's directly away. Oh, he's going this way.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah, I'm going to burn a dash here too. Jafar would have done this differently. He was... Was he in the flank? Yeah, he was in the rear. Let's see. Jafar didn't need to dash then. Oh, he did. Hold on a second. I'm gonna go right here, and Jafar is going to go right there. Right here. Okay.
The monster lands on its belly and begins to slide on its teeth. Gross. Turn the monster directly away from the attacker. Check.
There. That's how I would have done it. Okay.
Full move forward in a straight line. So, okay.
Oh, he's missing a move too. I'm gonna retcon that a little bit. I'm gonna let this happen. That's what I want. They can still move. It's still within their movement. Forgot he had the movement.
And then no collision, so the rest of the trap doesn't happen.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Got ya. Not having a great fight.
No.
Good news is she's slow and the beast is on the other side of the board.
Jafar's still in front of our bowman here, so that's kind of what I wanted. Okay, Fel.
Do not mess with a hot streak. 4.
4 is nothing, so we archive it.
All right, so the hot streak is over. That's his turn.
All right. The stranger is drawing. The stranger... Oh, this is the destroyed hoof one.
Sorry. I'm going to Chumbawamba.
Okay. This is the destroyed hoof, so it's going to get knocked down. So in the blind spot, no. Closest threat in range, it will turn to face Jafar. And then it moves and attacks, but the Screaming Antelope's lame limb gives out. It is knocked down. So I don't think it even gets to do anything. It just falls down screaming. It stepped on its broken hoof. It's gone. It's destroyed hoof. And it got knocked down. So now we get free attacks with no reaction. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, okay?
Absolutely.
3 to hit with the 2 arrows right now. 1 hit, 1 miss. I'll re-roll the one that missed. And 2 hits. So unless I trap it. Let's see. We'll go for the tiny hands first. That is a wound because it's a 4 to wound. No reactions. The beast back. That's a critical hit.
Hey, is that a...
It's a persistent wound. Yeah, crushed spine. Whoops. Oh, it's the last card. Affects some AI cards. Your strike lands squarely on the squirming spine, accompanied by a sickening crunch. No good benefits out of that, but we did crit on it. Good job, stranger. You're doing good things. All right. I will go 1, 2, 3 with a pounce. I get the accuracy bonus, but it doesn't matter. When they're knocked down, it's always a 3. It's always a 3 to hit. So 3 to hit, and now 2 to wound. 2 hits with the spear. 2. Both of these have good critical effect. I'm going for the horns first. That's a wound. And the throat is a crit.
Ooh.
I'll
Another persistent injury.
No, the furry throat is a kill shot.
Oh, right.
I got the shank bone, another bone. I don't think the shank bone is very useful, except for one thing maybe. All right, roll a d10. On a 10, it dies. If I throw a lantern, it's dead. Nope. It's still with us. Did I move a card on that last one? I think I did not.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Can't surge, so I think Feld's up to grab the Acanthus.
I would like to take this opportunity to say that Katya has failed to hit so far this fight.
Oh. Yeah, that's not good. Maybe we should all back off.
I lied. I moved my token. It's Fel who hasn't hit this turn.
But maybe we should back off and let Fel finish him.
Yeah.
Well, Fel needs to dash up there.
So that's move and dash. And then I guess it doesn't matter which side.
Well, he's going to stand up. He's going to be facing you there, but
He ain't standing up.
he's got 2 hit points left. You missed one of them. Crit him.
Come
no,
on,
no reflex.
Crit. Give me a resource.
Oh, you missed.
Yuck. There's no reflexes though, so there's that.
Yeah. Gotcha.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4.
We'll get another round against him, so we'll get Fel a chance. We can just like kind of kite him until Fel kills him.
No.
Or hits him. He's got 2 hit points left. It depends on what this AI card is too.
Now, if it's dangerous, we just gotta drop him. But
it may just be the hoof thing again, where he just falls down every time.
Wow, wouldn't that be horrible?
That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. All right, he's up. Pass the token to Jafar. Here we go. Here's the big draw. It is the crushed spine one. This is rundown. So he picks a target. He full moves. This is the problem. He full moves. Full move the direction the monster is facing and turn to face the closest survivor. He's gonna run over Fel right now.
Fel's gonna dash.
Okay. He's going to turn to face the closest survivor, depending, it might be Fel. But he's gonna fall down, I think. He's gonna get knocked down again. So just get up next to him. And then he's going to move and attack, but it's gonna just scream out in pain and fall down. So if you miss again, or something bad happens, you know, it's okay.
Okay. So Fel goes first.
Do you want to move around behind him or something in case he freaks out and gets a trap? 3 to hit, 4 to wound.
We got hit.
You have to do this one first. First strike, the antelope. This is not reaction or anything. Massive eye glistens with human-like fear. If the attacker is insane, I believe you are. Yep. Cancel all hits and end your attack. Otherwise, you suffer brain damage. You cancel all hits.
Wow. Okay, so that was Fel's turn.
Yeah. Fel doesn't do anything. Katja?
Five
Stable is +1 survival as she eats the acanthus.
Okay.
And then the stranger will... he's just gonna full move. Let's see, full move in the direction the monster is facing. He's gonna move this way, and then he's gonna fall down again. We just need to remember that he's going to move. He's gonna move and he's gonna turn and face Katja, or I think, and he's gonna fall down again. So that's something to remember. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to cat eye circle it with Stranger. Try to help you out this time. That's bad. He's going to be down, so that's not terrible. Let's see if there's any good ones here. Nothing good. We'll put this one at the bottom. Those are not very important, so it doesn't matter. Okay, and then... Stranger is done. Jafar's going to kind of get down this direction. And I don't think he can do anything else. Oh, he's going to drink his frenzy drink so he gets some insanity.
Delicious.
I got 3 insanity. And I got a... Was it 2? I think it's +1 speed, +1 strength. And Jafar is done. Okay, next turn. Past the controller. Fel's up. So this is all he's going to do right here. He's going to stand up, yep. And then he's going to full move. He's going to turn to face the closest survivor. And then he's going to pick the target, and then he's going to fall down as he screams out in pain from his broken back. Okay.
Okay.
Fel again.
Let the failing continue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll try it yet again.
3 to hit, 4 to wound. 1 hit.
All I need is 1 hit, and then we can kill him.
2 hits, actually.
Well, I need 1 hit to get the thing, and then...
Okay, there we go.
Hallelujah.
I'll move the card.
All right. Somebody can just drop him now.
Can Katya get there? She can dash to get there? Let her get there. No, there's no good critical hit coming up. So, actually, you know what? Let's just let Stranger Cat Eye circle it again.
Okay.
And see if we can get Katya something good. Yeah, Katya. Good one right here. I'll reshuffle it. Okay, Stranger's going to stay... well, he's going to full move this way, so... Stranger's... No, he's going to basic attack now if we don't finish him.
Yep.
So he's going to start attacking. The Stranger will stay right there. So Katya, go ahead. She's going to need to dash, probably.
Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep, you're right. 3 to hit, 3 to wound.
Hit.
We need a crit here on the Restless Shoulder.
Restless Shoulder, here it comes.
Come on, Katya. Yeah! Going out with style.
Boom, baby.
We got a pelt.
Yay, more hide.
And he's dead. All right, everybody gains the hunt XP. But if we remember, actually, let's see. Nobody's over 20 in sanity. We're not defeated. So we all gain our hunt XP, our proficiency, and our rewards, which are 4 and 4. Also, we should check our savior here. Was it birth? Because our savior, in the aftermath, which is now, gain 1 additional hunt XP. You may not wear other gear. If you trigger the white story event, we cease to exist. I don't think I have other in my gear grid. That was all specialized stuff. Yeah, so...
For those of you who don't understand, other is a keyword on the card.
Yeah, I don't think any of us have other, actually. We didn't get that
so.
special thing. Okay, so... yeah. Jafar now hit the milestone. And Stranger hit his next milestone. And you get your weapon proficiencies and things.
Sword, please.
Sword specialization.
Sword specialist, that's correct.
In my solo campaign, I have somebody that's lighting it up with the Twilight Sword.
Does this person sparkle in the daylight?
The answer is yes. Sword specialization, I'll let you read it out loud.
When attacking with the sword, after drawing hit locations, make a wound attempt and then select a hit location to resolve with that result. Limit once per attack.
So if you frenzy, you get several hits. That's good. Candidate for frenzy, maybe. All right, Jafar gets his first age roll here because he's going to age fast.
He's going to be an old man, no time flat.
Yep. He gets a weapon proficiency, but we aren't going to assign that yet. He got 12, which is a random fighting art. And I got Last Man Standing. While you are the only survivor on the Showdown board, you may not gain bleed tokens or be knocked down. Wow, that's great for the boss fight. Especially the boss fights, because he's a boss fighter. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He may be the last one standing. May very well be the last one standing.
He might have to go up against the Slender Man.
He might. All right. We'll have to wait and see here. Okay. And then he also gets a star in his... Yeah, you got that. Okay, thank you. And then McNuggets here, the stranger. Yeah, he got his second age milestone. Let's see. Rolled a 7, which is not great. It's a +1 permanent strength, so he's gonna wound a little easier with his bow. I need to name somebody McNuggets now. Why did you call him McNuggets? Because just at that moment, I forgot who that was in that slot. I was just like...
Yeah, but McNuggets is your default go-to name?
To be fair, I ordered McDonald's today with my wife.
Oh, okay. Well, at least there's a method to the madness.
Yes. All right. Okay, now we get our resources. Grizzly gums. Pelt. Horn. Shank bone. And then we do have some more pelt. Here. All right. Now the basic resources, which are critically important here too. Organ, good. We need more organs. Scrap, hide, good, and scrap. Okay, so I would say good haul. As you know, the antelope is almost always a good haul. We are now returning survivors, so we'll move our token up here. Survivors are returning. Gonna heal and rest everybody. Did you do that already?
I did not. Okay. Because I was going to get the strength tokens.
Oh, I'll get it for you. Hold on.
Fine, I can get them. Got other things to do.
All right. Gain the endeavors. We get 4.
Indeed.
You know what we didn't do
I'm
last
sorry.
time? We forgot to roll in Gorm.
The Gorm climate.
That was last time.
Yeah, we forgot to do it.
We're
What do we do? Roll it twice this time?
going to see what it would have been if we had rolled it. I rolled a 3, which would have been sacrifice and innovation. The resources, all resources, settlement, storage are destroyed. You may avoid this by dismantling an innovation. But this is not what we rolled, but we didn't do it last time. Do we want to retroactively destroy something?
I think we should.
Okay, so we'll retroactively destroy something. We don't want to lose the sculpture. We don't want to lose symposium. We don't want to lose round stone training because that we can't get back easily. Pottery, no way. Paint, we used so much paint in this fight, and we're going to be using it in the next fight. I hate to say heat because I think that gives us the chance of making Monster Tooth right now. We could have made Monster Tooth already. We should have, and probably.
It's between lantern, oven, and bed, as far as I can tell.
And bed gives us a survival limit. Up, and we're already kind of high on the survival limit, but I would say bed.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to lose departing survival right now, so we'll say we lost the bed.
And then we would have only had 5 total survival, right?
No, that's a survival. Oh yeah, so right.
That means that everybody should go down 1 survival limit, or 1 survival on their board.
I don't think anybody was all the way up to 5 though, or 6.
Katya hit 6.
Okay, then you drop her down because none of my guys I think were at 6.
Okay.
So we were fine.
Okay.
Make sure that was in the deck. Did I put that in there? Didn't I? Bed? Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that was unfortunate. Warm climate is a pain because of the 1 to 3. We have to protect our resources because we needed them from last time we were. Actually, if we had lost all of our resources, right? Last time we had lost
the bladder
and 4. This
4
is the
bone and 4 lantern scraps.
We would have lost all of this.
Yeah.
And all of these scrap.
Yep.
And the skull. Was it worth it to do that? I don't think so.
Was it worth it to lose the resources?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I would say no.
No, you fought pretty hard for that bladder. We're not going to give that up.
Yeah. Okay. making sure. Let's see, record and archive resources. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't know if it's the archives that are destroyed, or we have our returning survivors. They're carrying the resources back. Is that destroyed before we get back or after? I'm just going to assume that it's destroyed after we get back because we are returned. We returned, so we're back. And then it's the update the timeline. All right, we're going to update the timeline now. It's our fun time. First things first. I don't know if I should put this on here so that I know. I keep forgetting to do the Gorm climate.
There's two of us forgetting, so, you know.
You know what? Here's a good one. Let's just drop it right on this board so we never forget it.
It's pretty hard to ignore.
Yeah. Or put it on the side or something, but I think right over the top on update timeline, because I do click on that board. All right, here we go. This could be good or bad for us.
Come on, Olympics.
Murder.
Ouch.
Someone in the settlement has been murdered. The survivor with the highest XP is the victim. They are dead.
Shit.
The murderer, the survivor with the highest insanity, was caught in the act and is awaiting punishment. The highest XP, I have a bad feeling about this.
I'm pretty sure it's Katya.
Where's the XP here? XP here, 0. All right, it's probably somebody at the top. Fell has 0. Yeah, I bet you it's Katya. She's got 8. She was so close, too. The stranger has 6. Yep, Katya's dead. She got murdered. She got bloody murdered. Now, who killed her? That's the question.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, in honor of Katya's service, we're going to go to Chameleonaire Murder.
We do get another endeavor. All right. The survivor with the highest insanity was caught in the act. All right. This is the person who murdered our hero. Let's see. Agathon's dead. Katya's dead. She was the next in line to be dead anyway, so that makes you feel better. Fall has a 6 insanity.
Isn't somebody got a 10 rolling around here that we haven't used yet?
Karen.
Yeah, Karen's got a 10.
Fell has 11, but dead. Oh, somebody has 11 right here. Beastly.
No!
Fell has 10. Karen has 10. Beastly was the one that gave us the fighting art. Beastly stayed behind. Beastly was hot, suffering heat stroke. Beastly's like got plans, dude. Beastly had plans. Beastly probably proposed to Katya, and Katya's like, you know what, Beastly? You can, shove it. And you know what? Beastly's like, you know what? I'm going to murder her. I'm going to kill her.
Wow.
When she comes back from this hunt, I'm going to be prepared. She's going to be tired. She's going to be celebrating. And I'm just going to walk up behind her with, what do we got in inventory here? I'm going to be wearing a skull helm to look all big and bad. I'm going to carry a founding stone and just ram it right into her rib cage. And did it.
Tough guy taking out a one-armed woman.
Well, to be fair though,
Thing that she couldn't run away with her bad limp.
He thought she was cheating on him, but there was no relationship. He was insane. There was no relationship. There was no relationship at all.
What a crock. Beastly, I don't like you anymore.
Nobody likes Beastly. All right, Beastly.
Oh,
He's now
that was
awaiting
a lot of
punishment.
work that just went down the toilet.
So, yeah, select the table that corresponds with your settlement society principle and roll a d10. Collective toil, no. Accept darkness,
Here,
yes.
accept darkness.
So 1d10. I'll let you roll it since you're the one that got killed. And we'll find out what happens.
We'll roll a blue die in the memory of Katya. 2. Kill that
2.
sumbitch.
The murderer is slaughtered and their blood is painted on the bodies of the survivors, empowering them. Departing survivors this lantern year gain +2 survival and add 1 armor to each hit location.
Fine.
If you would have rolled higher, the murderer would have become the boss of the settlement and gained 3 hunt XP. Each player selects 1 fighting art and 1 disorder, and the murderer must take all of them, replacing any existing fighting arts or disorders they have. Beastly would have become Beast because we are dark. We're dark people, but instead we just we slaughtered. Beastly killed one of our commenters, and then we killed Beastly. The settlement killed him.
Gee willikers.
Okay, so we get another endeavor for Beastly's death. Beastly did good things, but we just lost his mind. Just lost it.
You lost a whole lot.
At least he never really had much XP. I'm moving him up the chart here. He gets to lie with Katya. I'm going to write in the notes, murdered by Beastly. We bathed in his blood.
You could also put in there, judged righteously or something like that.
After judgment.
It's murder.
Judgment with an E.
It's murder.
Oh.
It's murder. Murder was the case, and they blame me.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Well, he got his comeuppance. Beastly, what were you doing? You should have been just having kids and having a good time. Instead, you're murdering people because you thought she cheated on you, but there was no relationship.
What a crock.
He's like that. He's like a bad stalker, the guy that thinks he's in this deep relationship.
Worse than the 4 people who died to the butcher.
And it's the people watching through the window of their hut, and they see they look out their hovels, their beds are gone, and there's Beastly standing out in the rain watching Katya, with her one arm, I don't know, drawing, painting with her paint innovation. And Beastly's watching her, and he's murmuring to himself, oh, I know you're cheating on me. It's I have to stay behind and plan my murder. That's why he stayed behind. He didn't have any. He carved the sculpture. The sculpture. He actually carved it. Inspirational sculpture. And when we go back and look at it, look at the extra sense. That kind of looks like Katya, doesn't it?
Wow.
There were clues. He left us clues. We just never saw it.
Redonkulous.
He was desperate to leave his mark on the settlement.
Yeah, he did that.
He carved a beautiful woman that's blind. She's got her eyes covered because she doesn't see him. If you like my story, leave a thumbs up.
Seriously. You're gonna have to watch 3 hours of the Smurfs cartoon show to wipe the stink off of this.
What do they say? La 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 la. Okay. All right. Moving along.
Gorm climate?
We got the Hooded Knight showing up next. We can do the Gorm Climate, though.
I'm just saying so we don't forget, but...
Yeah, let's do the Gorm Climate. I'm going to roll it. Actually, you roll it. You had a bad time.
Well, I rolled the execution of that guy, so at least there's that.
Yeah.
Gorm climate. 2.
We lose another innovation.
Well, if it was Lantern Oven in bed last time, then it's got to be Lantern Oven this time.
Okay,
I mean, the
Lantern.
rules didn't change, right?
We were choosing between them. We have to decide. We have to lose one.
Yeah.
The departing survivors gain +1 survival. We're going to lose that. Or we could... Language. Drop in courage? Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Hovel gives us +1 limit and +1 survival. I don't really think we can afford that. Symposium allows us to get some of these back. Let's lose the oven.
I'm on board with that.
That hurts a bit.
Oh, you kidding me? That's a body blow. The only thing
Yeah.
worse than that would be losing Katya. Oh, wait a minute.
Yep. All right, it gets worse. The Hooded Knight is showing up, our friend. A stranger emerges from the darkness. If any survivor has the Twilight Sword, they duel the knight. Otherwise, we don't have the Twilight Sword. Mysterious Agenda. I'm going to roll this because you've been rolling a lot lately. 9. Almost a 10. The Hooded Knight forces a tattered parcel into the hands of the returning survivor with the most hunt XP. If
Well,
tied,
that would have been
if
Cotton.
tied, randomize. Uh-oh. That's going into the hands of
Your bowman, I
the
think.
stranger.
Yeah.
He walks up to the stranger and hands it over, and he leaves with unfinished business if there are no survivors. So we add the Hooded Knight 4 years from now. Timeline 1, 2, 3, 4. Hooded Knight. Hope you guys are enjoying our story. we're suffering.
I gotta go to work tomorrow, so it's not even like I can drink some beer and get over this.
All right. The survivors gain the Twilight Sword rare gear. Places in their gear grid now. So now I have to switch to the Twilight Sword. Let's see. Search the deck here. It's searching. Twilight Sword. And I think I get the Dormant Twilight Cloak. And there's some Lantern too, I think. Can you read that? What is that called? The third one.
Where are we at? You want to go up to the thing?
Okay, I'll check it. It's okay. The Blue Lantern.
Blue Lantern, Dormant Twilight Cloak gear, along with the sword.
Oops, Blue Lantern. All right, so he's stuck with the sword, but that's kind of okay. The Blue Lantern is sentient and cursed, so that's a painful thing to use. We'll probably not use it. And the cloak here is actually pretty good. Covers the head, it's other. But you cannot use it if you have 3+ understanding. Okay. And then he departed. I do need to read a little bit. The Twilight Sword is a rare gear piece. Place it in the gear grid. You may select Twilight Sword as a weapon proficiency type. This weapon is cursed. The stranger, he's, running along with this bow, and then suddenly somebody thrusts a sword in his hand. And the sword is great if you work on it, Otherwise, it's kind of terrible. Where's the Twilight Sword? Twilight Sword. So if he works on it, he gains a proficiency skills in it and so on as it gets faster and better. And I think he is going to switch to it. It resets his proficiencies. Well, the question is, should I switch to it before or after I fight this Slender Man, if we're going to fight him at all now? Katya wasn't going to go after him, so that shouldn't affect our opinion. Anyway, we've got one more thing to roll here, so I'll have to decide about that soon. All right, next we have Forgotten Fear. All right. In an instant, you recall the horrors of the past and see a familiar, delicate figure standing unheeded among the survivors. Your screams are choked by gouts of black water spewing from your mouth. Nominate a survivor with the blotted out fighting art to remember. If no survivors have blotted out, then reveal the horror and the Slender Man ambushes the survivors. We do have blotted out, so now we're going to recall this situation. So blotted out saves us from this horrible thing. So who do we want to nominate to roll this? Let's see our survivors now. Winter has blotted out. Do we want to nominate Winter?
Sure.
All right, Winter, roll a D10. Oh wait, somebody gets to remove the blotted out too, by the way, when they do this. So she gets to remove it. Did you roll it?
Nope, I'm removing the thing.
Okay.
So she loses blotted out?
Yep.
Alright, that's down there for you to delete. The D10 roll is an 8.
An 8. A confusion of memory rattles the survivor. They forget all their fighting arts, including secret ones. The survivor may avoid this by accepting what they see and reveal the horror. If they do, gain the spiral ganglia disorder. And so you don't have to reveal the horror. So if we reveal the horror, it says if there's a nemesis encounter on the timeline this year, well, the Slenderman's shape ripples into view before the survivor's eyes. Stop the settlement phase and depart for the special showdown with the Slenderman. After the settlement, resume the settlement phase. Do not gain the endeavors, draw a settlement event card, or advance the lantern year. So if we reveal the horror, she loses all her fighting arts.
You already lost it.
And then we just fight. And that's what we planned on doing. She gains the spiral ganglia.
I don't know what that is, but...
Well, we're about to find out. At the start of the showdown, gain the Darkness Awareness Survivor status card. The road in your mind cross and reveal a strange new path. Oh, I have to find that card. At the start of the showdown, gain the Darkness Awareness Survivor status. Where's the Slender Man? Here he is. Let's pull out his tokens here. She may be the candidate for taking on this thing. Look at this one. When a survivor gains a disorder, gain +1 survival and place a synapse token on this card. If you have 3 tokens, remove the spiral ganglia disorder from all survivors. Another survivor of your choice gains Clarity of Darkness Secret Fighting Art. Archive this card. So I think we all going to get this Darkness Awareness very soon. But she starts with it.
Weird. The dude, by the way.
Oh, Winter's a he. Okay. All right. Okay, so this, and we're gonna depart right away for this. So we
have to pick the fighters.
Yeah, we have to. Yeah, we have a special showdown, so we skip everything and we have to pick who's going to go. So now the question is, who are we going to take? Do we want to fight? Do we want to try to win? Oh, Jafar also gets that special thing too. I should mention that. Let's see. The Birth of a Savior. Yeah. Let's see. You may declare Karatosis X in a loud, booming voice. If you do, that attack gains X automatic hits. X cannot be more than your total red affinities. When the attack ends, gain X Hunt XP. So I don't even have to swing. I just gain X hits automatically.
Well, Jafar's got 2 red affinities right now.
He's the beast of Karatosis.
If we really want to squeeze it out of it, we can get a 3rd one.
Secret Fighting Art. Let me see here. Hold on a second. And I can also do Karatosis X. This says, the Beast of Karatosis says, you may concentrate. If you do, perform Beast of Karatosis at the start of your next act. Beast of Karatosis, you shimmer into dream and disappear in a shimmer of heat. You reach into a dream and disappear in a shimmer of heat. Place your survivor adjacent to the monster. Activate a weapon in your gear grid and attack the monster. For this attack, your attack speed is equal to your red affinities. You hit automatically and you gain strength equal to double your red affinities, then gain 6 Hunt XP. And I have 2 red affinities right now, and I might be able to do more if I try to figure out the gear grid a little bit. I don't know. You
My
make
suggestion
concentrate. I have to
is-
check what concentrate does actually in the glossary, but yeah. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I say we send in the scrubs. Send in our 4 worst and let them die.
We'll check and see what the penalty is here. Concentrate. I'm looking up concentrate in the glossary here. Concentrate. You need to focus your mind at the start of your act. Declare your intent to concentrate. Immediately end your act and attempt to concentrate until the start of your next act. To successfully concentrate, you cannot perform any actions, move for any reason, suffer knockdown, suffer any damage, gain any bleed, or negative attributes. Basically, nothing can happen to you. Otherwise, you lose your concentration. All right, you want to just send in our scrubs and let's see what happens if we lose against the Slender Man. The defeat is the survivors left never to return. No one remembers. That's all. We just lose 4 people. They just die and disappear. But
We just lost 2.
yeah.
I mean, if you want to throw down and try and win, I'm on board with it.
What do we
but
get for winning? We get 1 weapon proficiency if eligible, plus rewards. And the rewards are, if the settlement does not have it already, we get the Dark Water Research Innovation. Roll 1d10 plus 1. And then we gain some gear listed below, which is probably going to be a Dark Water. If the settlement has face painting, and we don't, do we? Just painting. So that's nothing. Oh, that's for level 3 anyway. I'm going to look at the Dark Water Innovation. I'm kind of spoiler alert. But, it doesn't say. There's actually a story event for it, Light Forging. I would say we're going to save it for just something interesting. We know this fight is tough, but it's also kind of interesting too. I don't know if we can do it or not. One of the reasons we died last time, if you remember, was because we didn't have bandages. We've prepared for this. Another problem we have with this fight, one of the good things we have about this fight is our savior. Our savior can be the last man standing, will not take bleed, will not get knocked down, and will just keep swinging. And has a lot of armor. The other characters do not have much armor, but we do have bandages, and I don't know. I think the option is we can send in the stranger with the bow and the Twilight Sword to see what happens. Although he doesn't have to swing with a Twilight Sword, he could just keep shooting with the bow because he's got the specialization in it. If he goes on 4 more hunts, and he'll get this one if he hits with the bow, and then if he survives and gets 3 more hunts. Let me see the timeline here. I'm thinking this out. He survives this. He goes on another hunt. That's 1 now. 1 more. That's 2. 3 and then 4. He'll technically get mastery if he survives this before he has to deal with the hooded knight who may come back and kill him because he doesn't have enough Twilight Sword proficiency. And then he could switch to Twilight Sword proficiency, or just but he could die, and then that's out too. But he does have frenzy, and as I recall, frenzy will give him extra attacks, but it's going to be hard to use the bow if he's got frenzy. Jafar, that last man standing is good, and that beast of catharsis is good. Like, he could walk up and just say, hey, you know what, I'm going to do the beast of catharsis. If I can concentrate, he shimmers out of existence, just like the Slender Man does, shimmer back into existence, attack, all of them are hits, and then to wound, he does double his red affinities, and right now he's got 2, so that's 4, let's see, he gains 4 strength, so he'll have 5 strength bonus on top of whatever other bonuses he has for, swinging. He hits automatically. So he may do that once. That'll give him 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he could do it one time. Maybe get, if he drinks the frenzy juice. Oh, yeah, he would get his attack speed of 2. So he'd basically wound twice for kind of 6 XP, hunt XP. And then the stranger would have to try to do wounds. And then you got your 2 guys to try to wound. So let's spawn the Slender Man. Let's just clean up the showdown. Let's spawn it and see what he looks like. Something's blocking. Oh, okay. We'll see how many cards we have to remove. 13 hits. 14 hits to kill him. Remember that pod imprisonment, we're stuck in there.
Mm-hmm.
We can act, but we can't go anywhere or do anything. Actually, that would be a time maybe he could concentrate. I don't know. It's just a thought. He's 11 toughness.
I mean, 11 plus one more, or 11 cards and 12 toughness?
11 toughness means to wound him, it's not that easy. No, to wound him is not so easy.
How many cards has he got?
13.
So 14 hits on 11 toughness.
Let me see, the stranger, if he drops the bone blade and drops fist and tooth. Founding stone. The Twilight sword is hard to hit with. 9 accuracy, but it's 2 to wound.
Yeah, if it gets through, it definitely gets through.
But he can't move, he gets 1 die to hit with it. It's a tough fight. I'm not going to deny it's a tough fight. The question is, do we want to go all in? Do we throw away 4 lives, or do we want to fight for it? If we fight for it, we might lose. Okay, this is what we're going to lose. We're going to lose whoever you bring. We're going to lose our savior, who is brand new and doesn't really have anything yet. So, we could roll another savior. We're rolling love juice and stuff. We are trying to get that option with our pottery and everything. You know what I mean? We now have Acanthus to try to get love. So who knows? Maybe we can get another savior down the line. We can burn through a savior to try to kill the Slender Man. We'll lose the stranger and his potential at bow. I wouldn't call stranger by any stretch of the imagination a great character. He doesn't really have anything going for him except his +1 strength from his age bonus. His berserker is kind of not even that great, and he's got blotted out. So I don't mind terribly losing him, although I would like to see a chance to get the bow mastery, as you know. But, what are you going to do?
Murder somebody.
Yeah, beastly. What are you talking about? Beastly killed a
That's
gotcha.
gonna stick in my craw for a little while.
Yeah, this person's gonna need a bone blade now. Anyway, so let me close this for a second. If we're gonna fight it, winter's coming. Fall could.
For all you Game of Thrones fans out there.
Fall could consider coming because double dash. Got a broken leg though. Double dashing with your broken leg. I don't think Ivar is going to be as useful because of the. I guess the luck doesn't matter. We would want somebody strong and accurate probably if we wanted to do wounds. Fell would be a decent one because of the accuracy and the strength with the sword. Rolo with the combo master might be interesting. And a bunch of nobodies. I'd say if we're going to fight, we need to bring Winter, of course.
Yep.
Because of the spiral glossalia or whatever. And probably Fell. If we're trying to go for the kill.
We're going for the kill, then yeah.
And Stranger and Jafar. Fell's kind of optional. You don't necessarily have to bring him. I mean, he's slight bonus. Slight.
And I wouldn't bring him.
Because the accuracy bonus means he's going to hit a little better, and the strength bonus means he's going to wound a little bit better. But you could bring somebody else without the accuracy and hope, for the best type thing.
Well, if we're trying to kill him, then we bring Fell. That's just how it is.
All right. Kill or waste 4 people. What do you say?
Waste 4 people.
If we're going to waste 4, do we have 4 people to kill? We have...
Yeah. Got 18 people to kill.
We've got 4 unnamed people down here. None of them have any benefit.
Don't we have one, founder still?
Yes, that one's even worse.
So he should go, definitely.
We also have another founder here. Oh no, we have somebody, the firstborn.
We don't want Ivar to go because that's just hilarious how we can't get him his 3rd understanding.
Courage. We're trying to get his courage.
He's got 0 courage.
Oh, understanding. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
We need to get somebody with 3 courage in the settlement. We've got this female unnamed survivor. We've got another female unnamed survivor that are both no bonuses, nothing. So that's 2. And then we're sending these people out naked.
And then Karen.
Karen? Why?
Who else are we going to send?
We've got Karen's kids, who have no survival and no experience, nothing to them.
I thought we already picked those.
No, we'd pick the 2 people with no understanding.
Okay.
And then we'll pick 2 people with understanding.
Well, we got the founder.
2 founders, actually. Although this one's not a founder, it's like the first kid. Ivar, and this one was the first kid, I think.
All right, so founder, first kid, and then 2 of Karen's kids?
Yeah. So we're sending people out naked against it and just assuming they are defeated. Oh, this one says no one remembers, do not gain hunt XP. No one remembers.
That would make your survivor live longer if he actually wins. Not survivor, savior.
Yeah, he wouldn't gain any hunt XP, but does he see... Yeah, that's only... He'd still gain it if he blows through his catharsis thing, but yeah, nobody's going to gain hunt XP from this either. They just gain a weapon proficiency. Anyway, what are you thinking? Lambs to the slaughter?
That's...
And we're not going to roll it because we don't have the full sets of armor. Okay, so there we go. We're gonna kill 4 people. And when we get there, no one remembers. Where's the Forgotten Fear? Stop the settlement phase, and after the showdown, resume the... Do not gain any endeavors to draw a settlement card or advance. Do not gain endeavors. That is, I'm assuming, talking about this, but if people die, we're supposed to gain their endeavors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In their grave, but no one remembers them.
Yeah.
So there just says the survivors left, never to return. No one even remembers they're gone. So there's no graves, so there's no endeavors.
Yeah.
So we just disappear. They just disappear.
You're right, but my opinion is that that's going to happen no matter who we send out.
All right. Well, then we're going to pick some dead people here. Disappeared. Just gone. I'm just going to put here gone and dead. And this lady here, Karen and the goat.
We're not even going to roll it?
Roll what?
You don't want to see if we just get stupid lucky?
And play it?
Like on the next video or something?
You mean actually play the fight?
Yeah. Yeah, I want to roll the dice and see if we get stupid lucky. I mean, sometimes the dice got to go our way, right?
Okay.
I mean...
Yeah. I mean, it could happen.
Yeah. So, okay. Maybe I'm not articulating myself very well.
Then we would want to take Winter then, because she gets that spiral ganglia, which is specifically geared for this fight. We don't mind losing her.
So then, yeah, that's fine. Bring Winter and 3 scrubs.
Okay. Okay, Winter and 3 scrubs. Population. Then I am spawning this female. And I'm spawning this male. And I'm spawning... Actually, you know what? I'm going to put one of those away. I'm going to spawn this person.
Oh,
Heck, this one.
I was disconnected.
Oh. Whoop. I was disconnected too. Alright, we got disconnected, but everything's okay. We're just reloaded. It auto-saves. Okay, so I'm good. Then, last we left off, I'm packing up the stranger. And I'm packing up Jafar. I need to add Beastly to our graveyard. Okay, and then we are going to spawn some unnamed people here, and Winter's already spawned, and this is one of them. And this is the other one. And then we're going to take somebody at the bottom here. I'm going to spawn a female, I think. So I have a female, and you have a female. No, I don't want to spawn a female then. I'll spawn a male. I'll delete this one. Delete. That's how important you are. Okay, there we go. Okay, I have an unnamed male and an unnamed female, so I'm going to give them a name here. Let's name the female Life. Life's going to hand out lemons before she goes out. What are you going to name your person?
Lucky. That's the only way we win.
Fat Man. To take on the Slender Man. I'm gonna eat him.
Wow.
Gonna eat him.
Go with the little Austin Powers and call him Fat Bastard.
But Slender Man and Fat Man.
Oh.
Slender Man sounds like not that fat though, you know. No, not that skinny. Fat sounds kind of bad. Should I say Chubby Man?
Big boned man.
I'll go with Fat Man. Fat Man was the name of the nuclear bomb, wasn't it? It was Little Boy and Fat Man, the first nuclear or atomic weapons. Fat Man, I think, was one.
Sounds right.
Yeah. But this Fat Man is going to be a nuclear blast on the Slender Man. All right. Or we could make the Slender Woman and then maybe try to flirt with him. Hey, big boy. Well, thin guy. Whatever. All right. A bunch of nobodies going out with Winter.
Fat man and little boy.
And as far as departing stuff goes, do we want Winter to run just... I guess it doesn't matter, does it? Do we want her to run with sword? I can't take the Twilight Sword, actually. That's on... that is only on the Stranger.
Yeah, I can't come up with a compelling reason why we should switch this up.
She does get a weapon proficiency. Are you okay with running with sword?
Yeah.
Now, Lucky, do you want Lucky to run with fist and tooth? Or do you want to run with a bone blade?
A bone blade. I want to try and hit.
Okay. this is what we're looking at. Fat Man has 6 to hit. Life has 7 to hit. 6 to hit, 8 to wound. Life 7 to hit, 8 to wound. Lucky 6 to hit, 9 to wound. And Winter 6 to hit, 9 to wound. So we're gonna have to hit a lot and not wound a lot. But we're gonna have to hit a lot and often. And without the strength, it's gonna be painful.
Yeah, I understand our chances. I just want to see if we get lucky.
Yep. I mean, you never know. We may just be jamming out the things. Yeah, I need to toss something here. Maybe the stone nose. I think I'm going to toss the stone nose. Keep the evasion, even though I don't think it's going to help much. Oh, you don't want to take the dormant twilight cloak.
Why not?
It's irreplaceable. If you die, it's gone. And besides, that's a head. That's not a headpiece. That's an other.
I thought that's a head shadow.
It is, but it goes on top of the headpiece. It's really powerful. It gives you like a extra head. If you have a skull for 3, then it gives you 6.
Oh.
But if that person dies, it's gone.
I didn't realize it was gone if somebody died. Otherwise, I wouldn't have touched it.
Yeah, don't touch it. Get your hands off it. Let's see. I'm just looking at what we can actually build here when we finally get back. We actually can build the Screaming Horns. We could build... the Screaming Coat. The horns, the coat. Do we want to build acanthus? Do we want to do something with the acanthus right now? Do we want dried acanthus? Or do we... I don't think we want... Well, it does give us departing survival. Or do we want to save it? I guess maybe we should just save the acanthus and try to have more kids. But we can only spend 1 herb resource. I think it's herb, isn't it? Yeah, acanthus is herb. We only spend 1 per lantern year, so it's good to maybe burn 1 to get the dried acanthus. I guess we can't, can we? We can't. We're just departing. We can't do anything. Never mind.
Yeah, as I say, we don't.
Never mind, never mind. We'll talk about that next time. All right. Okay, so you dropped the headgear and you went with the skull. Okay.
Unless you want it.
No, that's good. That's a good call. I like it. I think we're good. I mean, if we all die, no one remembers. We just find our gear laying out there in the settlement somewhere nearby. Because we just all kind of disappear.
Okay, I mean, I think I've done all I can do.
You've done good things. All right. This has been an interesting debate and an interesting settlement phase when we thought it would be pretty quick. So we are going to try to fight, and when we come back from this terrible encounter, we will finally get to spend our 6 endeavors here to try to recover our lost people, I guess. We have quite a few pelts and things. We might actually... Let's see, we do have enough to possibly... We need 3 pelts and a spiral horn But we do need 2 hides, and we have only 1 hide. So we are very close to finishing a set, but not quite there. So I wonder what the gums are for. I don't think they do anything. Yeah. We can ritually harvest. We can spend any number of monster resources to switch it. If we would like to switch any of our monster resources over, like the great cat bone, we can try to draw another hide or something, because I don't think we need the great cat bone anymore. Anyway, that's just something. Okay. I think that's all. We will stop there. It's been an interesting settlement phase so far, and it's only going to get worse because we're still in the settlement phase. We are now ready to take on the Slender Man. Thanks for joining. Thanks for sticking with us through this whole craziness. And we'll see you in the next episode. Say bye, Jim.
Forever we curse the name of Beastly.
In my other campaign, though, Beastly's doing quite well for himself. He started his own little family and everything, too. All right, you guys take care. Have a great day. We'll see you in the next episode.